great to have you here.
Thanks for having me, man.
I heard you just had a baby. Also,
yeah.
Congratulations.
Had a baby girl, yeah.
First baby?
Yeah, first one, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
wow.
baby girl, yeah.
How old is she?
6 months.
6 months old. Is that why you're on a comedy tour right now?
yeah. I had to just sort of take some time away from it all. Yeah.
Is that why you decided to embark on a nationwide tour?
Well, when we had the baby, we were like, oh, when, I'll take paternity leave, and then when should I tour? It was like, oh, 6 months will be a good time, and now I'm in the middle of the tour, and I'm like, I should be at home more.
Yeah, right.
But...
yeah, what are you gonna do?
I mean, but we had a baby in our 30s. Like, if you know, you know. That's like the real miracle. It's not like, remember like sex ed in middle school where they're like, watch out, boys.
Yeah, right.
You can get pregnant anytime, anywhere.
They make it seem like, yeah, it could just happen. But yeah, was it difficult for you guys to have?
Yeah, we were trying, which is the nice way of being like,
Yeah. Were you like, were you looking at the calendar and doing different
The whole
things?
name of the game is ovulation.
Right.
They don't tell you that. Like, you have to get ready for it like it's a NASA launch. Like, in our house, we had a calendar, there was a countdown, the hair on your neck has to be at 17 degrees. Like, 3 werewolves have to howl at the moon.
That I didn't know about.
Yeah, you have to play Despacito backwards 4 times. Then your wife is like, fire the muskets! And you have to hit the game winner. Otherwise, you have to listen to Despacito.
But you did indeed hit the game winner.
I came through in the clutch, yeah. Thank you. Yes.
Were you in the delivery room with your wife?
Dude, I was there, and I just have so much respect for what my wife, Bina, went through, because she's a 5'2" Indian woman. And then she just walked into that delivery room and just turned into LeBron. It was crazy.
Really?
Like, she went beast mode.
You have to, don't you?
Like, well, I didn't expect. She was just up in the stirrups, like, hey, like, when we go home, let's finish watching Peaky Blinders. Like, it was so intense.
Yeah.
It was like so NSFW. You know what that term means?
Yeah, not safe for work.
Yeah, it was really intense.
Yeah, well, you wouldn't want to do that at work for sure.
No.
So, and as a father, do you feel like you're doing a good job? Are you...
I'm doing the best I can.
Did you, like, does she say you did anything wrong in the delivery room, for instance?
Well, my thing was I had to call the gender in the room because we didn't know. It was a surprise.
I like that.
Like, we know everything. We know the Uber's coming. Let this be a surprise.
Yeah.
But the series finale of pregnancy came down to me. And so just, like, time was slowing down. The baby popped out. I was like, what is it? And I was just like...
So,
I was like, it's a girl. Like, it's a girl. Thank you.
Was it incumbent upon you to identify whether it was a boy or girl? Nobody gave you the kind of yes or no? Because at that point, things don't look like they usually look.
No, everything's extremely slimy.
Swollen and slimy.
And you're just like, what?
Yeah.
What is going on? And she never wants to talk about it, by the way.
Why?
Like, I'll be like, you remember that day? She's like, no. Like, it's her Vietnam. And like, Jimmy, if we could deliver babies, men, we would never stop talking about it. It would be a physical marvel. It would be on ESPN every single night. SportsCenter top 10 would just be dudes delivering babies. Just like, you hear about LeBron? He had 38, 7, and 7. Dude, Dennis had triplets. Turn it on. It would be like a whole thing.
I go to the bathroom, I have to tell everyone about it.
Yeah.
So, okay, so now, well, how long have you and your wife been together?
So we've been married now 4 years.
4 years,
We're about to celebrate our anniversary, and I got to do something special because, like, when we met, I was broke.
Okay.
Like, before any of this stuff, so...
Right.
Before Daily Show, all that stuff.
Yeah.
She was a doctor. I was living off of Pizza Hut commercials and performing at open mics.
I see.
I remember I bought the ring. I was like, we got to get married. She's a doc. I got to marry up. So I bought the ring. My bank account is at 0.00. And I'm like, you idiot, you have to propose. Like, and you know how they say, like, for richer or poor? No, proposals are for richer, okay? No one's ever getting down on one knee at Applebee's like, hey, will you marry me? Applebee's, it is what it is. No. So I'm like, where can I look like a baller on a budget? Okay.
And where did you go?
www.groupon.com. Now, I know Tiffany Haddish has a great story about that, but, like, for me, it kind of ruined my life. So I go to Groupon.com.
For your engagement?
Yeah, /adventures.
Okay.
I scroll down. I click on Sunrise Hot Air Balloon Ride. Purchase, right?
That's fine.
Yeah, a few minutes later, Visa calls me. They're like, hello, is this Hasan Minhaj? I'm like, this is him. And they're like, Mr. Hussein, someone has stolen your credit card and decided to go on a sunrise hot air balloon ride. And I'm like, no, that person is me, Visa. They're like, Mr. Saddam, does your wife know you have crippling debt? I'm like, it is what it is. So, by the way, because I bought the whole thing on Groupon, the only day that was available was a Wednesday. You know, the best time to propose to your wife.
Yeah, what time on a Wednesday?
Sunrise.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, well,
yeah,
that's early.
so you can only imagine just waking up next to your significant other at 2:59 a.m. like, babe, get up.
Oh, you didn't tell her where you were going?
No, I was like, I have a surprise for you.
Yeah.
She's in her PJs, we're in the car, I drive her to the middle of this field. She's like, are you gonna kill me? I'm like, no. Like, he's here. There's a guy blowing up a big blue balloon. She's like, that doesn't make me feel any better. The guy sees us and he's like, hey, you guys the couple from Groupon?
Great.
I'm like, no. Like, surely you're mistaken. He's like, any special announcements, my man? Something I can help you with? I'm like, no. Just a casual hump day hot air balloon ride, my man. Why don't you let me up in the sky and leave me alone? But that's not how hot air balloon rides work. There's a third wheel there the entire time. You get in the basket, he's right on you. Mm-hmm. I'm up in the sky, like, it's the most expensive thing I've ever, like, held in my life. I'm like starting to freak out. I'm like, what if I just like pull it out and like, ugh?
Yeah, it's a terrible
Or like, what if I
to...
open it and a bird is like, oh, it's a shiny worm. You know? All this stuff is going through my head.
Yeah.
Bina, my wife, is like, hey, like, you're like freaking out. Like, look. And the sun was rising. It really was beautiful. And we look in the distance and there's this other bright red hot air balloon. And there's another couple, they see us, they're like, hey. And like, we see them, we're like, hey. Like, we're in love too. The guy's like, look down. I'm like, what? He's like, look down. We both look down, and then in the middle of the field, this giant white blanket opens up, and it says, Jessica, will you marry me?
Oh, no.
And Bina's like, oh my God, that is the most romantic thing I have ever seen in my life. Who would have thought of that? And I'm like, Groupon! We get back down, right? Our parents are gonna call us at 10 o'clock. Like, it's like 9:50.
Oh, they knew what was happening.
They knew. They'd be like, hey, what's going on? I'm like, oh, I'm proposing to your mom. So I'm like, hey, I got another surprise for you. She's like, what? I gotta get back to work. I'm like, I promise you this is gonna be great. Like the minutes are counting down. It's 9:55, 9:56. She's like, where are we going? I'm like, I'm taking you to breakfast. I take the first exit. I don't know what's open. 9:59 a.m., as my phone is ringing, the only thing open is an Applebee's. And at 10 o'clock in the morning, inside of an Applebee's, I just get down on one knee and I'm like, Bina, will you marry me? She's like, it is what it is. So, I gotta make this one count.
Yeah, you do.
I gotta make this one count.
Well, you have a lot going on in your life. You've got this new show. What is the idea, real quickly, what's the idea of the show?
So the show's called Patriot Act. It's on Netflix. For those of you guys who don't know, Patriot Act was obviously a very scary piece of legislation passed by the Bush administration.
Yes.
But this one will be a lot funnier.
It will not be scary?
It won't be scary. It'll be like a weekly comedy investigative show. And,
well, congratulations on all these wonderful things that are happening to you and to the Groupon organization. Hasan Minhaj, everybody. The show's called Patriot Act. It premieres October 28th on Netflix. If you like that video, click the subscribe button, but only if you're ready for commitment.